But if you're looking for solutions within the work world or in your organization, you can go to the chapter that pertains, let's say, family business succession, or a chapter on how to deal with a board of directors. Every one of my columns has insights and interviews with people who led organizations and how they solve their creativity challenges or their problems. So it can be as much as a reference to find out how others have done it, so you can learn by their examples, because there is no one solution that fits all.
So really, you can just scan the table of contents, identify with a problem that you have, and then go to that chapter and read how that person solved the problem.
Precisely.
All right. Now, you also have some creativity that runs in the family. Your grandfather, as I understand, was a very successful mayor for over 25 years. In fact, he was featured on the cover of Time magazine. Tell us a little bit about him, and how did you continue his legacy?
Well, Daniel Hohen was the mayor of Milwaukee in the last century, and as you said, for almost 25 years. Milwaukee was considered, under his leadership, and why he was on cover of Time magazine is he led the best run city in the nation, Milwaukee. And they were constantly featured in the news because of the well practices that he incorporated. It was interesting that Franklin Roosevelt, I have a letter from Franklin Roosevelt thanking my grandfather for sharing so many of the ideas with the president, which became so much of the core to the New Deal. So that legacy continued. I eventually was, even though I was in a business career, I was appointed by the mayor of Milwaukee to head up the port. And the port itself was struggling. How do you turn around a struggling Great Lakes port? And that's part of in the book as well. It required a tremendous amount of creativity to turn a port around. And I felt that was my civic obligation to give back to my family's history and to the citizens of Milwaukee. And that port became the fastest growing port on the Great Lakes, winning every St. Lawrence Seaway Builder Award. So these lessons of business and innovation, they apply not just to business, they apply to governmental agencies, they apply to nonprofits or any organization. So that's incorporated in many of the chapters in the book.